Hi guys, nice to see you.
Hey.
Just to play a
Hi.
quick game of Never Have I Ever. And so we'll start with the first question. So just all about our student experiences. I think we're all quite different, so it'll be quite fun to see what's happened in our university lives. So, never have I ever joined a society.
Let's say I have.
Amy, do you want to tell us about yours?
Yeah, so obviously as AEO, societies are my kind of thing. But during first year and through to third year, I was part of Psychology Society, and from first year I met my group of friends, which I attended lectures with and went to socials with. And then because of that, I then joined a social sec for second year, made some more friends, organised some events. And then third year, I was president, which kind of led me to want to be AEO because I saw how the guild works. So society is a great way to meet friends, get the most of the opportunities at hand and become part of society, and maybe one day be a guild officer. But yeah, they're running some really great stuff. I've been chatting to a few of them, and there's some really great online activities being planned.
Nice.
Super fun. Never have I ever attended an online class.
Technically.
I'm out, Rebecca.
Yeah, no, so I didn't go to any of my online classes, which is very bad. But basically, by the time that campus closed for COVID, all of my teaching had been delivered in person, so my lecturers worked to sort of get us all of the core content, and I used the time to do a bit more of my assignments. And so I had all of the core content. I didn't miss any teaching. And the university are really, really prepared to deliver classes online this year. So I think lecturers are going to work really hard to make it work for students. And it's not going to be sort of just sitting and watching a 50-minute video of a lecture, but there's going to be lots of interactive parts and parts where you have to engage with the lecturer as well. So I think that's really exciting and interesting. We'll go with never have I ever walked under Old Joe when he was chiming.
Oh. No, I avoided that.
Never.
Charlotte.
It was bad luck, supposedly.
And what would happen?
You won't graduate, which is quite big.
It's a big one, yeah. We don't want to be walking under Old Joe. I did it after I finished my degree. Had a little stroll under there. Had the degree in my hand. I was like, no, you can't take it away. But I have not risked it since starting my masters. Next question. Never have I ever eaten curly fries at Joe's bar.
Oof.
What a food. It's probably the best thing on the menu in my opinion. Curly fries, get some cheese on top, and you are set.
Yeah,
It was always our go-to.
cheese.
After we finished exams, we'd go to Joe's bar and get curly fries and get a drink, and we're happy.
Yeah, I used to go to Joe's bar quite a lot with my course friends, and I was a big fan of the lasagna as well. So,
Yeah, I've always stolen other people's curly fries, never actually ordered my own. I'm one of them.
Nice.
One of them.
Respect it, you know. You got to respect the hustle, the curly fry hustle. So, never have I ever made a friend for life during Welcome Week.
Yes, I have. Yeah, definitely. So, even though things aren't, the way that they should be this year, everything's going to be online. There's still so many opportunities to meet new people. There's guild Facebook groups for welcome. There's student hall groups. Different societies are putting on their events online. So there's so many opportunities to find new people. So just reach out and you'll be very happy with what you find.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely agree with that. And I did hold up a little never. And I think I sort of had a bit of a rocky start in my first year, but this is going to be my 5th year at Birmingham, and I've got lots of friends from those early days and lots of friends that I've made along the way as well. So I think that's important to remember, is if you don't find your people straight away, you can definitely find them along the way.
Definitely.
That's really good. Go with never have I ever had a cooking disaster whilst living in halls.
Definitely.
Go on, Charlotte.
Definitely have. I was just always the laughing stock, I think, of my first year flat. One particular one that springs to mind, I remember I was making poached eggs, and I didn't, you just use normal vinegar to kind of like help with the poaching of the egg. And I used balsamic vinegar, which is fine, but then my eggs were brown, which wasn't so fine. But they tasted all right. But yeah, I was never that good. But it's all a learning experience, and that's what first year is about. And I think it's not going to be the same this year. You're not going to be able to run in and out of each other's halls. But something like a flat dinner is a really nice way for everybody to kind of bond. And it's very communal, brings everyone together. And also you should look out for online cookery classes, which hopefully are going to be put out there by the university or the guild. And hopefully you won't have any disasters like mine, but you'll learn things along the way. So that's for those, you could try that if you're in catered or self-catered. And if you are catered, then meal plan starts on the 21st of September. And rest assured, all the main restaurants will have social distancing measures put in place. So they'll hopefully be really nice places to go and eat with your flatmate. But yeah, it's a learning experience cooking in first year. It was for me.
Oh no, it definitely is. I think it's a really good point about community though, and eating together and like bonding that way. I think at the end of my first year, and we did it in second and third year as well, we all had a big group Christmas dinner in our flat, and it was just such a nice way to end the term. I think eating together is definitely an important bonding ritual. Never have I ever dropped an all right bab into general conversation. I'm going to stop doing my posh voice now, because that's definitely not how you say it. You go, all right, bab, if you're from Birmingham like I am. So I've dropped a few in now and then, but anybody else?
Not all right, bab. I've used bab every now and then, depending on who I'm talking to. I go, oh, not all right, bab, but you okay, bab, or whatever.
Thanks, bab.
Yeah,
still getting up to speed with my UK slang, so.
Well, there's lots of Birmingham slang to learn, but I think we've got another video for that, which is exciting.
We do.
And a big one. Never have I ever studied at university during a global pandemic.
And now.
We have, yeah. There's no avoiding it, have we? How have you found it, Israel?
It's been all right, trying to get by. It's been okay. Could have been a lot worse.
And what about you, Charlotte and Amy? You both finished your degrees at the height of the Rona?
I did. It's different to the normal university experience, but I think you've just got to throw yourself into it when you can and be able to take yourself away from it when you can too. So, making sure that you get that good work-life balance and doing other activities as well that keep your mind fresh and keep yourself active. I think it's really important.
Yeah, just grateful for another year, especially a lot of my friends are coming back or already had that planned before the pandemic went down. So got another year to finish it right and have graduation in March, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed indeed. Yeah, no. Well, thanks guys, it's been great to see you all. Lovely to play with you. Anybody got any other cheeky never have I ever's to throw in there?
What about never have I ever seen the Selly Cat?
Ooh. My friend's claim to fame was the Selly Cat came and stayed in their house overnight one night last year.
Yeah, no, I've seen the Selly Cat. I've known friends. I've seen him on many an Instagram story, but he's never visited me personally. I think I've lived in the wrong bit of Sellio. He's a good one to look out for. A Birmingham one. His little tongue is cute.
I feel like another classic is never have I ever taken a photo with Old Joe.
Probably.
Probably.
I looked back the other day on my camera roll at all the photos, and I sort of scrolled back to right when I started uni in 2015, and I was like, this is the first picture I took of Old Joe. And I was like, this is the best one I've taken ever. Like, we tried so many times to get so many different angles, and I think that first time I just got it right, and now I can just never capture that quite the same.
Got to do it when it's like nice blue sky, when it's a sunset. You got to do all the different photos of him, especially if it's just of him.
Exactly.
Get a few blossom trees in there.
Oh yeah, great one. Yeah,
that's right.
To get a good one of that when I was avoiding my first dissertation, I was in the library. I was like, it's a nice time, I think, this spring to get pictures on campus. But anyway, well, lovely to see you all again, as I've just said. And I'll see you all very soon.
All right.
See you later.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.